Today I am going to discuss about the complex number. In the previous day we have discussed about also the complex number, but in that case we have discussed only the imaginary numbers, about the imaginary number. Now what is complex number? Complex number is in the form of a plus ib form. A plus ib form, where a comma b are the real numbers and I equal to what? Root over minus 1. Then this number is called what? Complex number. Now some important points are given here. Some important points are given here, and especially we prove only for this 4 points. No? So I discuss about this one. Point number 3. Point number 3. That one. Here, this is called what? Conjugate of the product of two complex numbers is equal to the product of their conjugate. Product of their conjugate. Now, two complex number. Two complex number means, suppose we consider one complex number equal to a plus ib and other complex number c plus id, and that is what conjugate. Conjugate means what? If a plus ib is a complex number, then its conjugate will be what? A minus ib. Sign of the imaginary part will be changed. That is what? Conjugate. Conjugate number of a complex number. So, its conjugate means what? That one means what? A minus ib. Just I write here. And that conjugate means what? C minus ib. Now, left hand side. Now, from the left hand side, we have that means what? That one means A plus IB product, Z2 means C plus IB, and it is the conjugate sign. Now, when we multiply it, AC plus AID plus IBC I square minus BD. Now, that is also what? Is conjugate sign. There are multiples of conjugate sign. Conjugate we can convert into conjugate when there is real and imaginary part we have. There no function of the conjugate sign, but function will be when there is what? One real and imaginary parts. Then we apply this. That means function of the conjugate sign. AC minus BD. If we take I, that means I common, AD, BC and its conjugate. AC minus BD real part, take common I, AD and BC. Then it is what? No, one real part and other imaginary. So its conjugate sign will be AC minus BD minus I AD plus BC. Now conjugate sign is valid. Next one, AC minus BD minus AID minus IBC. Now arrange it. AC minus IBC minus AID minus BD. Then we can write again SC minus IBC minus AID plus I square BD. Minus BD means what? Plus I square BD. I square means minus. Ultimately BD. Next, take C common. A minus IB. Here is also what? Minus ID common. ID common, then A. There will be plus sign. No, there will be what? Minus sign. Then D common. ID common, then remain one I and B remain. That's one. So common part A minus IB, C minus IB. That is A minus IB means what? A minus IB means conjugate of the complex number. No, that one conjugate dot, and that is means what? Z2 conjugate has proved. Now we take the point 4. That means conjugate of the quotient of the two complex number is equal to the quotient of their conjugate. Quotient of their conjugate. Left hand side, that one. Left Z1 by Z2 equal to Z3. Left Z1 by Z2 equal to what? Z3. Therefore, Z1 equal to Z2 into Z3 equal to conjugate of Z1. That means applying the conjugate, no, in the both sides. That one means what? Conjugate of two numbers. Already we have what? Z1, Z2 bar means what? Separately conjugate sign. Z2, Z3 means what? Equal to that one. Change the side. Therefore, Z3 conjugate equal to what? Z1 by Z2. Now you see here, already we have considered Z1 by Z2 means what? Z3. So for Z3 we can write Z1 by Z2. For Z3 we can write what? Z1 by Z2, and it is the original whole conjugate means what? Z1 conjugate by Z2 conjugate. This is also proved. No? Now it is proved. Point 5, we have to prove that equal to that. Here already written what? Means what? Modulus of the product of two complex number. Modulus, that sign is called modulus. Modulus of the product of two complex number is equal to the product of their moduli. Product of their moduli. Now we can write whole square equal to, that means if we consider a single complex number, it is a single complex number, then single complex number product is conjugate. No, so that one again we write Z1, Z2 single one, and what? Again Z1, Z2 conjugate. Very easy, just to keep your mind. That means that whole square means like this whole square, 1 times Z dot conjugate of Z. So if it is single one, that 1 times that one and conjugate of this one. Now you see here modulus conjugate of the two product number. Conjugate of the two complex number means what? Conjugate of the two complex number means what? Z1, Z2, and it can this can be written as that and that separately, because that means that one. Conjugate of the product of two complex number means what? Product of their conjugate. Product of their, it is what? Conjugate of the product of two complex number means what? Product of their conjugate. We can write as Z1 conjugate and Z2 conjugate. This conjugate comes with Z1 and Z1 conjugate. Z2 and Z2 conjugate means what? Z1 and conjugate of Z means what? Square of the modulus. Square of the modulus of the complex number. So this can be written as that modulus whole square. Here is also Z2 that square. So if we put the square on both sides, then we have that one. Thus we can prove. Now, point 6, we have to prove that the modulus of the quotient of two complex number is equal to the quotient of their moduli. Now you see here, let Z1 by Z2 equal to what? Z3. Therefore, if we product cross, then Z1 equal to Z2 dot Z3, taking modulus in both sides, Z1. If we take modulus for both sides, then this modulus and hold this modulus. Now you see here, modulus of Z1 equal to modulus of the product of two complex number. Modulus of the product of two complex number means product of their moduli. So we can write as product of their moduli. Now, same side, modulus of Z2 product, modulus of Z3 equal to modulus of Z1. Therefore, modulus of Z2 equal to modulus of Z1 by modulus of Z2. But already we have considered Z1 by Z2 equal to Z3. So, for Z3, we put Z1 by Z2. And whole modulus equal to modulus of Z1 divided by modulus of Z2. Hence proved. Now, especially the four relations only we have discussed. For next video, we will discuss about the some important exercise questions. Okay, thank you.